Washington was restless. The chamber was filled with tension that clung to every breath. Words had been exchanged before, but tonight was different. Tonight, tempers would not be contained. Karoline Leavitt leaned forward, her voice sharp and venomous, cutting through the air with a scream that stunned the room. "You're finished." Her eyes burned with the kind of rage that doesn't ask for silence. It demands submission. But across from her, Jasmine Crockett did not flinch. Instead, she let the words hang in the air, as if they carried no weight at all. Karoline Leavitt. Every time you stand here, you twist the truth, you wrap yourself in fake righteousness, and you think people don't notice. But I see it. Everyone sees it. And tonight, it ends. You are finished, Jasmine Crockett. Finished. No, Karoline, the only thing that's ending here is your ability to control the narrative. You shout because you're afraid. You attack because you're losing. And the louder you scream, the clearer it becomes to everyone watching. You're not in control. Karoline Leavitt. Afraid? I am not afraid of you, Jasmine. I am exposing you. You play the victim, you dress up lies as justice, and you sell the people a performance. But tonight I strip it all away. No more illusions, no more masks. The truth is standing right here, and it's pointing at you. Jasmine Crockett. And yet, here I stand, calm, unshaken, still speaking while you lose yourself in anger. That's the difference, Karoline. You fight with noise. I fight with facts. And no matter how loud you get, you cannot silence what is real. The clash was undeniable now. One side rising with rage, the other standing firm with composure. It was no longer a debate. It was a test of who would break first. Karoline Leavitt's voice cut through the chamber again, sharper this time, laced with desperation. You hide behind speeches and empty promises, Jasmine. You've fooled people long enough, but not anymore. I won't sit quietly while you parade lies as truth. You're nothing but a fraud. Jasmine Crockett didn't rush her reply. She let the words settle, then answered with precision. A fraud? Karoline, I don't need to pretend to be something I'm not. I stand on results, on actions, on a record that speaks louder than your insults. You throw accusations because you can't match substance. And that's what scares you. Karoline's hands tightened against the desk as she leaned in. Don't twist this. I'm not scared and I'm furious. Furious at the way you manipulate the public, at the way you disguise ambition as service. You wear morality like a costume, but I'm tearing it apart thread by thread. Jasmine met her glare with calm fire. Tear away, Karoline. Expose whatever fantasy you've created in your mind. The truth doesn't crumble under pressure. It only shines brighter. And the harder you push, the more people see who's truly desperate in this room. Karoline's voice rose again, shaking with intensity. People see exactly what I want them to see. That you're a danger. That you're reckless. That you've betrayed the very trust you claim to protect. And when I say you're finished, I mean it. Your time is done. Jasmine leaned forward, her tone colder now, every word deliberate. You can declare me finished 1,000 times, Karoline, but words don't create reality. Facts do, truth does. And the fact is, every time you come at me like this, you reveal more about yourself than you do about me. The rage, the insecurity, the fear, that's your reality. Not mine. The chamber grew heavier with every exchange. This wasn't a shouting match anymore. It was a battle of willpower, a fight to strip the other bare in front of the world. Karoline's voice was trembling with rage now. Don't you dare talk about fear. I'm standing here exposing you for what you are. A pretender, a performer, a fraud with a polished smile. And I won't stop until everyone knows it. Jasmine rose slightly from her seat, her voice steady but sharper than ever. Exposing me? Karoline, listen to yourself. You're not exposing the truth. You're exposing your own desperation. You want this chamber, this country, to believe that shouting louder makes you right. But the truth doesn't need volume. It speaks for itself. Karoline shook her head violently. No, you don't get to twist this. You think your calm act makes you strong? It makes you a coward. You hide behind carefully chosen words because you know the raw truth would crush you. Jasmine's tone dropped lower, deliberate, slicing through Karoline's fury. Coward? No, Karoline. A coward is someone who screams to hide their weakness. A coward is someone who needs to attack because they have nothing of value to defend. You want to label me finished, but you can't even control yourself long enough to prove it. Karoline's face flushed red, her fists tight. You will not walk away from this untouched. I will not let you fool people anymore. I will tear down this image you've built, and I'll do it piece by piece if I have to. Jasmine leaned closer, her voice colder now, every syllable hitting like a hammer. You can try to tear me down, Karoline. But here's the difference. I don't need to scream to stand. I don't need rage to hold my ground. I stand because truth is stronger than fury. And the more you thrash, the more people see the truth about you. The chamber buzzed with unspoken tension. The balance was shifting. For the first time it was clear. Karoline's anger wasn't breaking Jasmine. It was breaking Karoline herself. Karoline's voice quivered with controlled fury. You think your calmness hides anything? You think pretending to be untouchable makes you strong? I see through it, Jasmine. Every word, every gesture. It's all calculated, all fake. And I will expose it. Jasmine's eyes narrowed, her voice cutting through the tension like steel. Expose me? Karoline, you're exposing yourself more than anyone else. Every scream, every accusation. It's all desperation wearing a mask of authority. You claim to fight for the people, yet all you fight for is your own fear of losing. Karoline slammed her hand against the table. I am not desperate. I am relentless. You've manipulated, lied, and spun narratives, and I will not let you go unchecked. Tonight, I strip it all away. Jasmine leaned forward, unflinching, her tone cold but deliberate. Strip away what, Karoline? I am not hiding. I do not need a mask. You scream because you cannot face truth calmly. You attack because you have nothing else to fight with. And every word you throw, every attempt to dominate, only shows the world who is truly rattled. Karoline's face burned with frustration. You're finished, Jasmine. Don't you understand? This ends now. Jasmine's voice dropped, unwavering, every syllable sharp and final. Finished? No, I am not finished. I endure, I persist. And the louder you roar, the more everyone sees that it is not I who will fall. It is you who is breaking. The room's energy shifted. What started as a confrontation turned into a revelation. The clash of fury and composure, rage and calm, had a winner emerging clearly for all to see. Karoline's fire burned brightly, but Jasmine's steady resolve was untouchable. Karoline's voice cracked, a mix of fury and disbelief. You can't just stand there and smile while I'm dismantling everything you've built. This isn't over, Jasmine. I will make everyone see the truth. Jasmine held her gaze, unshaken, her voice calm but deadly precise. Truth isn't what you scream into a room, Karoline. Truth doesn't need noise, threats, or theatrics. Truth stands on its own, and right now the truth is that your anger only exposes your weakness. Karoline's fists trembled as she leaned forward. Weakness? I am the one fighting for accountability. I am the one holding the mirror so everyone can see what you really are. And I will not back down until your lies are revealed. Jasmine's reply was measured, unwavering, every word landing like a hammer. And yet, here we are. You fight, you rage, you scream, and nothing changes. Because the lies you accuse me of are shadows in your mind. The people are watching. They see who truly stands, who truly leads, and who cannot handle a simple confrontation without collapsing. Karoline's face turned red, the room vibrating with the force of her fury. I am not collapsing. I am exposing you for what you are. Pretender, manipulator, liar. Jasmine leaned in, her voice low and cutting. The only thing exposed here, Karoline, is the truth about you. Rage doesn't equal strength. Screaming doesn't equal authority. And declaring someone finished doesn't change reality. I am here. I am still standing. And no matter how hard you try, nothing you do will end that. The chamber was silent, tension hanging like a storm. Karoline's outburst had reached its peak, and for the first time it was clear. The fire in her words was unmatched only by the calm steel of Jasmine Crockett. The audience, the staff, the cameras, all had witnessed a shift. Karoline's fury burned out, leaving only the echoes of her words. Jasmine's composure never wavered. The showdown had ended. The declaration had been made. And one thing was undeniable. In this battle of words, one voice had risen and the other had faltered.